Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, welcome to the Two Monkeys One Brain Cell podcast. It's your boy Crimson.
What's up? I'm GC.
I don't know what's so funny to you, brother. I don't know what's so funny to you.
Shut the fuck up,
We're,
dude.
we're talking we're talking very serious right now.
Oh,
I'm a
oh,
big
oh,
fucking
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Very serious.
so,
I'm
so
sorry. I'm sorry. What our serious conversation of the day is Pokemon. We must
yeah.
debate to Pokemon.
Yeah, mind you, we had a very heated conversation about Pokemon before this podcast even
Oh my
started. We
god.
will touch back on it later, but
Your takes
we
are
got we
wrong.
got we got pretty well, I should say GC got heated. I was just like explaining my side of things.
Yeah, because you're wrong. Because you had a wrong take. That's why.
You know what? Let's get started with the episode. You
Okay, okay. For context, me and Crimson play a lot of Pokemon. We've been addicted to this series for a long time now. Started playing, both of us started playing Pokemon Go in 2016, and our addiction has gone from then till now with multiple hundreds of dollars invested into it.
right.
Invested.
With breaks in between. We should say with breaks in between.
With breaks in between, yes. Did we just
There's a reason why
participate
we're not
in
level.
events that recently happened? Yes. Did one of us cause drama? We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Pokemon specifically. uh, so with that being said, yes, we're pretty much addicted to this franchise. The next game or region that drops, we're definitely going to fucking buy it. But let's
Yeah.
start talking about like where did it start? Where did our love for this game start? And Crimson, this is on you. What was your first game
All
you
right.
got, man? What hooked
Well,
you
I mean,
onto the
like,
series?
I've always liked the show. Like, I was kind of
Oh
off
my
and on
god, I
with the show
forgot
when I was little.
about the
The
show.
first game I got was Pokemon Platinum. Right. I'm pretty. Which is
Really?
yeah. You would think it'd be like something like because usually people our age, we're in our like late 20s, would start with like um Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
Yeah, most people. I remember. I definitely got in Emerald. That's
Yeah.
where my. That's where I started like really zoning in and like loving this game. I remember getting
Uh,
Sceptile and just like being obsessed with him.
but like for me, I didn't have like a Game Boy. I didn't have like a handheld system until the DS. All right, whatever. So my first game was Platinum, and like my favorite Pokemon of all time is Escape. So like that was already like just
What an
a plus
amazing
one for
Pokemon!
me.
What a
And
fucking
I
amazing
just
Pokemon!
remember really enjoying the game and like trading with my friend, putting my like Pokemon back into my friend's like game. That way I can reset my game and play through the story again with a different team and then put the Pokemon back and just like
You're kidding? Are you serious? You did reset strats?
no, no, not reset strats, but
I
I would
feel like
play
that's a
the game.
reset strat. You
It
reset the
would just
game
be
and
I would play the game to its entirety,
uh huh.
and then once I was done playing like main game and then like whatever was left of the post game, I would get my friend to just like hold on to all my Pokemon, right? And then I would reset the game so I could play through the main line again with like a different team.
Though the days before Pokemon Home existed.
I know, right?
So you're telling me that your first game was Platinum, which is crazy because I never played Platinum. I played Diamond instead. I
Which is which I'm sorry for you.
I know. I
Because
wish I
Diamond
played
is like
Platinum.
objectively worse.
Huh?
In comparison to Platinum, Diamond is so much worse.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, like you're lit like so the main issue that Diamond had was that its Pokédex was really limited,
Mm,
and but with that limitation came with some weird stuff. So like they had a fire type Elite Four member, right?
hmm.
And in their main line game, when
Oh, I
you play
remember
against
this.
them,
Yeah.
his team was Rapidash, Infernape, and those were the only two fire types in Diamond and Pearl. So the rest of his team was Steelix, Drifblim,
Not fire
and
type.
Lopunny.
Um, oh man. So not fire type.
Yeah, so
Fire
like
Pokemon. Fire Rip Leggings, not fire type.
so when they did it in Platinum, they added more fire Pokemon. So they added
Really?
yeah, so they added like Flareon, Magmortar, Houndoom.
Wait, they added Magmortar. Magmortar was already a Gen 4 in Diamond.
Yeah, but the thing was that they locked a lot of the Gen 4 Pokemon at post game. Anything that had a an evolution in the previous generation was locked into the post game.
That's really dumb.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't.
then
I
they
don't think I realized that as a kid.
and then in what's it called? In Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, like, oh,
Oh, I don't want to talk
you know
about that one.
that makes sense. Let's do it again. You know.
No, we don't. We don't need to talk about that trash game. We don't.
Uh,
That disappointment of like I'm going to eventually finish it because the leveling system in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is so much better than the OG games. It works like the newer generation's leveling system of the entire Pokemon get the XP share, right?
but the
Uh,
caveat is that like there's a big skill gap, right? Like when you go against Cynthia, it's like a full competitive team. Like
in
with like
OG or
EV
newer?
train, EV trained, items, competitive
Are we
strat,
talking about
smarter
the new one?
AI. Yeah, and then Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
I honestly, I haven't gotten to that point, so I can't really talk about it. But theoretically, I think I prefer that over like most. I think a
It's
Pokemon game
I
utilizing
think
these strats is a good feature in my opinion.
right. I think it's fine, right? Because there are times that it's been done right. Like in Sword and Shield, it was done right with Raihan. But
I
when
remember that
it's
game.
like the but in this case, in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, when you're going against the final boss and you're limited in options, but they have a whole bunch, it makes the battle less rewarding and more tedious.
I could definitely see your point, especially since let's be real, that Gen 4, as amazing it is, again, my favorite generation, 100%, has like the least amount of fire Pokemon in there. It's
Right.
insane how little fire Pokemon there are. Thank God Charizard's not in it. I honestly shocked that it included, but Charizard didn't really become the poster child until what, Gen 6, 7? Wait,
I
no,
mean, I think it was like
Megas.
always kind of around, but I think
Yeah.
6 was when it like because it got 2 megas, and that was like when they really cemented
Oh
like
my god.
Charizard is the mascot. When it comes to
Charizard's mascot. Pikachu, Eevee? Sure. Charizard's the poster child. That's the baby. The
right.
OG dragon that wasn't even a dragon. Sure, buddy.
Yep.
Sure.
Um. All right.
Wait. I actually hold on. Because we're talking about champion, because we're talking about Cynthia, I would love to know what your first champion team was and which Pokemon carried you. Because Cynthia's
Oh
a
yeah.
hard. That's like
So if
notoriously
we're
hard.
talking my platinum team, my team was Infernape, Luxray, Drapion. What was that
Wait, which
Pokemon?
one's Drapion? Is that Drifloom's evolution?
No, Drapion is the scorpion.
Oh, Poison Bug. Right. Yeah. Oh, what a sick design of a Pokemon. Ah,
I love that one.
such a cool design.
So sorry,
Skorupi's so cute.
Bronzong, Rampardos,
Oh,
and then I
love.
was one of the few kids in my block, like in my group that found Garchomp. So I knew where Gibble was.
Okay.
So that was my 6. So Infernape, Luxray, Bronzong, Drapion, Rampardos, Garchomp.
I'm so surprised. I'm actually genuinely surprised because Staraptor wasn't in there.
Well, the only reason why Staraptor wasn't in there was because I felt like the utility of Staraptor was just not needed for my team.
Go more into that. What do you mean? Because Staraptor is a great physical attacker and fast attacker.
So you have to think about its types and like what moves it has access to. So flying, right?
Mm-hmm.
I already have my answers of Pokemon that are weak to flying. I have Infernape, which handles all the fire types.
Mm-hmm.
I have Bronzong, which handles all the psychic types. And then what was the other flying bug? I have Infernape, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
there wasn't really a niche for me to have it on the team outside of just like needing to fly somewhere.
I think I used him most. I think I used Staraptor most for Lucario.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I
with
didn't
the
have Lucario on
Lucario.
my team. I didn't
Well,
need it.
well, Cynthia's Lucario.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I
What?
had Infernape.
Oh,
Flare Blitz in
fair.
face.
Very fair. I did not. I don't remember my entirety, but I remember Torterra because he was my favorite best boy. He was my starter, and then Staraptor because I really got my picks are all emotionally based. No strat went into these. I think I had Quagsire somehow, and the other three I have literally no idea. I do not remember, but I
Having
remember
2 ground types on the team is crazy.
I recognize Quagsire as having it being a very strong water type too, and knowing
Right.
Dig. Well, Doterra, I toss out there for Earthquake and to kind of stall because it's a great tank with a lot of good coverage.
That's fair. I
I
would try
think
not
maybe
to
I had like a
overlap.
Rabidash in there somewhere. I don't remember though. I could
So,
pull.
I should bring up another, thing about, Platinum. So, I was one of the few people that read the, like because way back when, I remember there used to being, these, like, guidebooks for Pokemon, right, for
Hmm.
Pokemon games,
Hmm.
and that's where I found out that Rotom could be bred because it's a Amorphous type. So you could breed it with a Ditto and
Yeah.
have a bunch of Rotoms.
Okay.
So
Where are we going with this?
I would just breed Rotoms, right? And I had friends
In
who would want
Platinum?
Rotom in Platinum. Yeah,
Rotom was in Platinum?
it's a Gen 4 Pokemon.
Oh my god! What?
You found it in that old haunted mansion.
What do you mean you? I didn't. I don't think I didn't.
Really, you didn't, and you
No,
didn't know this.
this is news to me. I thought it was Gen 5 or 6 because that's where
No,
like the
it.
Rotom phones start becoming popular.
Well, no, but like, so people thought it was a legendary because when you battle it in the game, it would do the legendary theme. So people always thought it was a legendary. So I
Mm.
bred a bunch and it was like, hey, what do you want to give me? I have spare Rotoms. So I got like Groudons and Rayquazas and all these other things.
Homeboy made a market. Homeboy created the market for Rotoms. In like what, high school, elementary school? What?
Middle school.
Homeboy made a market for Rotoms. He created supply and then the demand. I
Call
flipped
me the
that. I
pusher man.
flipped that. Oops.
Call me the pusher man.
No. I'm calling you the capitalist and then we're leaving it at
Like,
that. What the hell is the
I'm
pusher
like Pusha
man?
T. Like Pusha T, like had a career of like not just rap but selling cocaine.
What the
Right, I had a
fuck?
career of like being a student, just like flipping Rotoms.
I had a career of flipping Rotoms. I think will go down in history as something I never expect anyone to say. It's like I had a career of flipping straights. Nah, I flipped Rotoms. What?
Yeah.
They're two very different vibes, very different things. Okay. So that's actually a really strong team. But if let's say, for example, you were in Cynthia's shoes, right? You were to build a champion team or even like a gym. If you were have to have a gym, what would your gym be? What would be your type, your team, the theme, the design, the mechanics? Because every gym needs a sick mechanic or puzzle.
So for gym, I'd want to be specifically the eighth.
Okay.
Reason being is because one of my favorite gym leaders, Raihan, was your introduction to competitive battling.
Which one's
Like
Ryan again?
actual Hammerlock City dragon type gym leader had very few
Generation.
dragons on it. 8.
Oh. Oh, yeah, our the champion's best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it would be
That's
a
how I
fire
remember it.
gym because of course, right? Fire me.
Whatever.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Um Pokemon I'd include would be like Torkoal, Talonflame.
Oracle?
And make let me finish explaining. Armarouge and Ceruledge, right? So the reason why I'm saying Torkoal and Talonflame, right,
Wait,
is
pause. Armor Rouge and Celeradge? You're using both of the armor boys?
it gets into the explanation. So if you be quiet for a moment,
I'm just saying you're getting greedy with this.
just learn to shut up for once.
Every other Pokemon was from that generation or previous. You brought Gen 9 into it. Sure, buddy.
Well, like here, the reason is because they both reflect something I want to do. So my gym is a double battle gym.
Okay.
So you play doubles.
Hmm.
And Torkoal is important because it is a Trick Room setup Pokemon.
Okay, I'm with you.
because it's slow and it sets the sun,
Yeah,
right? And Armarouge is a slow Pokemon that hits hard.
did not know that actually.
So depending on how the battle goes, I can switch between the Trick Room team, right? Or because I have Talonflame can set up Tailwind. Or I could be a Tailwind team and just like
Thank God all the Pokemon are basically one type. Oh my God, that'll be so annoying. I would look at
yeah.
this
So like
entire
that's how like the
situation and be
team would
like,
kind of
nah.
like revolve around that aspect of like, okay, I'm gonna hit you with these competitive strats that challenge how you typically play the game.
I'm not against it. As a gamer, now knowing that VGC strats are a thing and knowing just how broken Trick Room and the like are, like going through, like seeing the YouTube clips or YouTube shorts of like, who's that one guy that always comes up? European looking guy, black, kind of goatee look, short cropped hair.
Wolf,
Maybe,
Lick.
maybe I think so. He always
He's like
covers
one of the best
VGC
Pokemon players of
championships.
all time. Wolfie VGC, yeah. One of the best Pokemon players of all time.
He talks about Trick Room and Tailwind and setup so much. It's now part of my vocabulary when thinking about Pokemon.
Well, yeah, because it's so important, and that's like I think one thing that I will give credit to for Gen 8 and Gen 9 is making competitive like double battles more accessible to like the general public, right? It's not
Mm,
some niche thing you have to YouTube. It forces you in the gameplay to learn about those strats.
yeah, that's
Instead of being
actually
like,
fair.
I'm gonna use Harspec on everybody, you know?
Yeah, sure. I don't remember that part of any of the games where someone say that.
Well, like,
Not even
think
Lieutenant
about how you
Colonel
go
or
through the
Colonel. What was that? No, I lost the joke. Lieutenant
think
Sparks.
about how
I don't
what's it
remember.
called? Like, but think about how you play the game typically. Like in a regular playthrough, you don't think about setup. You don't think
No,
about like stuff like that. You
you are
just go completely
actively punished for thinking of setup because you're a single battle Pokemon.
right. So this encourages you. So how the gimmick of my gym would work is like it's kind of set up like almost like a speakeasy nightclubby type of
What the
thing,
fuck? As someone who doesn't,
right?
you're someone who also does not drink alcohol, and you want to speak easy, bro.
Well, I want it to be like a secret type of thing. You talk to players, right? You talk to like the people in the gym, right?
Oh, okay.
And that's how you get the password. You put in the password, right? And depending on the order you get the clues in,
Hmm.
depends like will also change how my Pokemon would come out.
Oh.
So it wrote so like maybe you grab the codes in this order, right?
Hmm.
Okay, that the order you grabbed it is gonna be like the trick room setup of the team.
I'm going to be very honest with you. That's a really cool move. That's a really cool
Right. Or
idea.
like if you grab in this order, okay, you're going against Tailwind.
Maybe as
All
someone
right.
who's sober, don't go for the fucking speakeasy. Maybe first
Right.
be a
So
matcha
you go
cafe or
for like
something.
the nightclubby, like kind of like secrety thing, and then when you go into the little speakeasy, all of a sudden it's this big thing, and there's pyrotechnics and all these other things. Like,
If I may, if I may counter this concept of a gym, how about a latte or a cafe? Because we both are caffeine addicts, right? How
this
about
is my
having
gym, not your gym.
just hold on, man. How about a cafe and then having the cafe be where everyone talks and shit? And the back of the cafe is the speakeasy that you enter into. And that's where the gym battles hold.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, like the cafe is cool, but I think like the nightclub because it's like bumping, right? There's sound. You want to make this a big affair, right?
Okay. I'm just trying to work. It is yours. It is completely yours, and I should
I
be
think
like hating
it's
all
getting
this.
weird because I don't drink, so it's like,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why are we going to it? You also are very and you're very introverted.
right.
Like you at a
But like, I
nightclub does
also
not fit
want
the
this to
vibe.
be like yes, this is a reflection of me, but I also want it to be like, okay, this is very outside of like what you expect from someone like me.
It's also very social.
Yeah,
This
which
is
is
very
fine. I mean,
like
like,
you go around talking, people find the answer. That's incredibly
right, yeah.
social.
So it forces you to do things you might not be comfortable with.
Oh, it's kind of beautiful. Fair.
Yeah. And then I just like, the gym, you know how there's like this little conversation you have with the before the battle starts, like,
Yeah.
look, I'm rooting for you, but I'm gonna kick your butt.
I'm rooting for you, but I'm gonna kick your butt. Yeah, that's you. Quite frankly,
Right?
that's you.
And then when you beat me at the end, I'm like, oh, well, you kicked my butt.
All right,
Kind of have
legit.
to respect that, huh? You know?
Yeah, let's go get a let's go grab a drink at my speakeasy.
And then I give you the badge.
And that's why your badge is being dropped in your drink and as it's being passed to you. Your badge is the cup.
You pulled out your drink, like, why did you do this?
Like, great, now I
You
have
also have to
beer
remember
covered badge.
that usually the protagonist is like 10 years old.
Oh shit. Why is it a
Yeah.
speakeasy?
I'll give
Even
him berry
more!
juice or something.
Even more! Why is it a speakeasy? Now, Pokemon's looking at us like, these dude, we're never going to go with them for game design at all.
They're never being hired ever, you know?
No, not these two dumbass Americans.
Right.
Oh my god. You want to know what's
Right,
funny?
DC, what's your idea? I feel like the coffee idea would be cool for you.
Here's the thing. My original idea is because fighting type is my favorite type. I would have done, and I love like training arcs in anime. I
Right.
love the Naruto's training arc of him training up to get the Rasen Shuriken, of like the waterfall crashing down and him having to cut it all open. I would have done like, I'm not gonna lie, some stupid Riddler game bullshit. Because I think those games are very fun and very cool. And if done correctly, it could be a mini game that's set up throughout the, like, you could come back to from like extra loot or something.
Right.
It'll be something fun you can always like take a break in. But I always
Yeah.
thought like, let me do a Riddler game of like things falling on top of you from the waterfall and you having to like break them before they touch the ground.
Right. Or have your Pokemon break them.
Yeah, basically, like have Machamp or whatever fighting type you have, break them.
It's funny you mentioned that because and before we started this podcast, I mentioned Parappa the Rappa. And you just didn't know what Parappa the Rappa was.
Yeah, who's Parappa? I still don't know.
It's like it's this little dog with an orange beanie, and he plays like this rhythm game.
Oh, that's Mike the Raven, but I see the
But there was like
resemblance.
it looked like an orange beanie next to the Raven. I was like, oh, that's Parappa the Rappa.
Yeah, that's Mike the Raven from Friends vs. Friends, a video game that I really like.
But yeah, that was so okay.
It's so funny.
It kind of reminds me of in Gen 2, specifically in the remakes Heart Gold Soul Silver, where you find Chuck under the waterfall and he's just letting the waterfall fall, like pour onto him, and you're just waiting for him to like battle you.
Well, here's the thing. I would do this. I would have you like basically win, break all the things, and then from there, I would have you enter underneath the waterfall into the cave stadium, where it would be. I would probably have Torterra still somehow in there because I cannot think of a world where me and Torterra are not in the gym together.
I mean, what's it called? The whole terrestrialization, you can use a Pokemon. It just turns into that type.
Cracking knuckles already. Oh yeah, that's the gimmick. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right, dude. Thank you so much. I'm using that idea. I'm trademarking the idea. I would probably have Machamp for so Terrestrialize, fighting type Torterra, Machamp, Lucario. Who else?
Conkeldurr, you like that Pokemon?
Mega Lopunny. Right, that's a fighting type. Mega's turned into the
like
fighting.
Deserve to be in cages.
I'm serious. You know, I'm serious, bro. Is she not? Does her Mega not get fighting type?
It does get fighting type, but we
there
have
we go.
bunch of Mega fighting types.
Yeah, but none of them are as fun, design wise.
You know, you're just.
And Hawlucha.
Hawlucha's. You can do Mega Hawlucha.
It's not out yet. Also, as much as I love luchadors, I want Mega Hawlucha to be a little bit more. I want it to be, I don't know, just I think it's lacking something, and I can't point to what. I just feel like there's something there that's not fully realized just yet.
I think you haven't been loved enough, and therefore you can't like Mega Hawlucha.
Whose responsibility is that, man?
Yours.
What about yours? You're my best friend. Support a brother.
Hey, you need to check your mental health and go, I cannot be your therapist.
You can be my best friend, support me, and be in my corner. Not my hater.
Fun,
oh my god. Maybe you need to check your fucking mental health. Maybe you need to go to therapy, buddy. Hey, we'll go together.
Look, I'm not rooting for your downfall.
Uh-huh.
I'm just being an active participant in it.
Alright, we're moving on. Okay. Something that I think we will disagree on vehemently are the best gens for world building, Pokemon design, and story. You're welcome to give me a round of them, but I want to hear what you think your best gens are for these three things. They could be the same or separate. It's totally fine.
So for world?
By world, I mean like exploration, theme, designs, interactions.
Yeah. Well, honestly, like what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna average everything and give my most concise answer. So I think for me, despite me liking Gen 4 being my favorite, I feel it's lacking points. Bless me.
Whatever, man. Moving on. I'm not touching
Gen
it.
5 is the strongest overall heavy hitter.
Oh man. Ooh. That's Wait, you know what I said? This is something we're gonna vehemently disagree on. I didn't think he'll be this vehement. I didn't think he'll be this hot. Because I strongly disagree with it.
What do you think is the best?
The Pokemon designs in Gen 5 piss me the hell off. Bro, there's a fire anteater and there's a steel ant. Come on! Think more! The steel ant is the size of a horse. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
And then like he's eating the steel ant. He's like he cooks it from the inside.
The steel ant also doesn't have a queen, which is notoriously what ants have.
Yeah, but it's talking about the colony of ants. So like they have that thing where like they would like bunch up together, right, to protect itself from heat more.
Combee, Vespiquen have the same shit. They do the same thing, but it's still a queen because bees have queens. So do ants.
Like, the more people correlate bees and queens than they do ants with their queen.
That's such a weak argument. Coming out of your mouth, you had to realize it was bad.
So many things we're missing in the Pokemon world in general, and your brain is fixated on ants.
No, my brain is fixated on Pokemon design. I found a weak example of Pokemon designs, and I'm hitting it.
Yeah,
this hammer found its nail, and it's going to town, baby.
Heatmor, and then you're forgetting about Pokemon like Chandelure, who you were like, oh man, I love Chandelure.
I do love Chandelure. I forgot Gen 5.
Yeah, you idiot.
I'm really eating my words here. Damn.
Yeah.
Hydreigon, I feel like is weird though. Hydreigon, I feel like it's a little clunky.
It has a bunch of weird Pokemon, but then it has a bunch of good ones like Chandelure, like Crocodile, which is a great Pokemon design. What was the other one I really liked? Haxorus is also in that gen. Hydreigon is also in that gen.
Hydreigon is the one that I'm like, man. Haxorus not being pseudo blew my mind. I was playing a ROM hack the other day.
Like, it's like, oh, this is a really cool. But it was also weird.
It's fighting dragon, right?
No, it's just dragon.
Oh, I'm thinking Komodo.
Yeah. But like something that's very weird about
oh, because Axew, like, I remember the anime now and my brain connected.
Like the 8th gym leader was the dragon gym leader, and they mainly just had teams of Druddigon and Haxorus.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. I think it got better when Black 2 White 2 came out because they expanded the deck.
I will say I'm keeping the sequels for games separate.
Okay.
So if you're saying Black is the best, do you mean Black 2 or just Black?
Well, in this sense, I cannot say like, oh, with something like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, right? Platinum is basically the same game with quality of life updates.
Not necessarily, because the story takes you into the story does take you into the other distortion dimension.
Right.
In Diamond and Pearl, you don't mess with that. You see God and that's it.
It is the same storyline. You start at Twin Leaf Town. You go through the hoops and the thing, right? You get to Cynthia. You go to the resort area. You catch Heatran. It is basically the same game. Black and
Oh my
Black
god, I
2
forgot
are
Heatran
two.
exists.
I like to forget he exists. But
He's
Black
such
and
a
Black
random
2 are
legendary.
right. But they're two separate games. They have two separate storylines that kind of like overlap, but not really.
That's why that's why I'm saying it for story beat. Okay, let me better question. You said overall, you said Black and White are the better
I said
ones.
overall Generation 5. You know
Gen
better.
5.
Yeah.
For story beats, would you say Black and White 2 is better than the predecessor?
I think so.
From what I didn't play Black and White 2 because I was done with that generation, but I finished the main story, forgot about it completely. I saw Zoroark as such a cool Pokemon, saw its lackluster abilities, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
This is
I
such
think
a
it was
cool,
really
sick
good
Pokemon.
because
I'm tired.
if you
Us,
connect your Pokemon, your previous Pokemon, like so, if you connect your save file Black to Black 2, it ties the stories together.
I remember you telling me that, and I think that's amazing. I love games that do it. As someone who loves Dragon Age and that being a main part of the story narrative, from 1 to 4, all of them being or connected based on save files they have on your console or PC. I think that's amazing. That's such a cool mechanic, no matter the game. I just couldn't be fucked with those goddamn starters. Superior, I
Embor,
Embor, I forgot the water type.
Samurai.
Why the hell? Why? Why did the cute little otter thing become like this edgy little warrior otter being like, hiya, to then being on four
I
legs
like
going, hi?
that one a lot. That was my favorite. I just like how it had shell like swords and like pulled them out.
That's so cool. Why is it on 4 legs? Why did Snivy lose its arms? Oh no, it did have arms, the
Really
little
slow
T-Rex
arms.
arms.
Yeah, it's just stubby. Yeah,
That's so weird to me.
I like how you played with your boobs like bongos.
Okay.
This is why it's called the Two Monkey One Brain Cell Podcast. Everyone.
Fucking stupid. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So what do you think is your?
So I for all three have different answers, right? For world design, and I will include. Actually, I meant to ask you this. For gym designs, where do you think this includes? Like gym challenges and things. Do you think it's including in world design or story? Where would you put it?
World design.
I agree, which is why
Because
Gen
I
9
don't
is my
think
favorite for world design.
that's fair.
think-
Because it is a really cool area.
It's so fun. That the entire idea of we're on a nation separate from everything else. This is a university for Pokemon trainers. The entire landscape is dedicated for you. Have at it. That fulfilled so much of my Pokemon heart. Oh, I'm out here adventuring and exploring, going through challenges. I'm out here doing weird battle systems where I'm just sending out Pokemon saying, go fight them. Go fight them. Go fight them. Like the villains. I forgot what they are. It's not Team Yell. Team Star, yes. The Team Star battles were some of my favorites. I loved them so much because how unique and fun they were. I actively did not do them because I want to be in the right headspace to fully enjoy them. I want to be on my bed, done with the day, able to stay up as late as I want, playing them. It was so good. So for world design, and I love the Pokemon challenges, like the gym challenges, were unique. Auctions, soccer or football, bake-offs. It was so fun. Excuse me. Pokemon design? Man, do you have to ask?
I know what you like.
Gen 4, obviously. Roar of Time, Spatial Rend, Torterra being my favorite. I loved the Pokemon designs of Gen 4 because it made sense to me. If these creatures, these animals, were to evolve and become stronger each time, a lot of these Pokemon previous generations from Gen 3 backwards had like stage evolutions that felt clunky and didn't feel like a whole vision, giving them an extra bump. I'm thinking about Magmar into Magmar.
Electabuzz into Electivire.
Yes, exactly. Rhydon into Rhyperior. Oh my god. Oh, Rhyperior was one of the Pokemon for my wow, I myself. So many ground types. Jesus
Maybe you
Christ.
should be a ground type gym leader, not a flying type.
Maybe, man. I have a lot of good memories. um but I love the designs because they also made sense thematically. Like if you put they're all generations are inspired by something, right? Gen 4 was inspired by mythologies from around the world. Torterra World Tour, Infernape, Sun Wukong, Empoleon, Poseidon, which is why I don't like Empoleon. I think it's really boring. The other two were so fascinating to me because I love Journey to the West. That's one of my favorite mythological stories, but the World Turtle just hits my heart of like power and vibes. That tree, right. I'm gonna make a hammock on that tree and vibe out with my Torterra. God, I need to get a shirt or something. I need to get a onesie. You get a Turtwig onesie at this point.
Right.
For story, it's a bit of a hot take. I talked a lot of shit about it. I think it would be Gen 8. I think I like Gen 8's story the most. I had so much fun with it.
With the whole like Sherman Rose.
I think it dealt with politics, which is why I loved it. As someone who's very politically led, it was so fascinating watching this world revolve around Pokemon. Answer the question, okay, if these things have immense power, why not turn it into an energy source of sorts and put it on a wider grid for everyone to have access to? It's a political issue dealing with history and philosophy of a prior generation. I loved it. It was so cool to me. Those story beats were fascinating.
Yeah, that was cool.
I love how my answers to what you say is like, I want to learn more. For you, it's like, sure, whatever.
Personally, I thought Gen 8 was just kind of lackluster.
Oh, it was in a lot of ways.
In regards to the story too, because it, like, if I wish we got like more hints that like Chairman Rose was gonna be like
Yeah.
when we got the reveal of it, it kind of felt like forced. Like, oh, we needed to put in something.
I was so annoyed with that plot twist. I'm like, what? Come on, dude.
Like, I feel like Gen 6 did something like that better.
I didn't play Gen 6.
Yeah.
I didn't play Gen 6 and 7. Those where I'm like, I'm not touching this dumb game. I'm so annoyed with it.
Like Gen 7. You'd have to play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon though, because Sun and Moon are like just worse versions of those games.
I feel like I like Gen 6 a little bit more because that's X and Y, right?
Yeah, but it's really lackluster.
Really? Okay. Well, I would love it because Yveltal and Xerneas, I think, are conceptually really cool Pokemon.
They're really cool. I just wish they did more with like it's really
Got cut off. Rewind it.
I think it was really easy.
Oh, I mean, speaking about easy, I feel like every Pokemon game is easy.
But laughably easy.
Oh, yeah.
Like the 8th gym leader only has 3 Pokemon.
What?
You don't deal with Mega Evolutions in the main game until the champion.
What?
Mind you, this is the game that introduced Mega Evolutions.
That's insane to me. That's crazy.
So yeah, that's why I think that game is just like kind of laughable easy. It's just a lot of nothing.
Okay, yes. Okay, I can understand all your points, right? I think, well, regards to Gen 8, I didn't play, like I said, didn't play that too, couldn't give a fuck about them. Yes, the plot twist was really dumb, but think about Team Yell. Think about how it's supposed to, it's an older brother creating a cult to support his younger sister. And that older brother has the one gimmick that this entire country revolves around, he does not have access to. And he's still a powerful unit. Huh? Oh, he refused to touch it. Exactly. I thought that was so cool. I'm like, oh, that's actually really fascinating character design. Yeah, Obstagoon, I'm sorry, sick design. I don't think that's a hot take. Obstagoon is a incredibly cool design.
It's a nice looking Pokemon.
Okay, we're running out of time. We got to wrap it up, but I want to run 2 things by you. So, I bit my tongue. Yeah. Well, 3. First off, we talked a lot about the main games and a lot of the main game gimmicks. Talk about the
Right.
gyms, the setups, the story, and all that. But I want to real quick touch upon the spin-offs. Because we have very different opinions about spin-offs. I prefer
Right.
them. You don't think they're as good as main game because you love the competitive aspect of it.
Right. Well, I would say they are as good. I just don't care for them.
Yeah, they're not for you basically.
Yeah.
Out of the ones you have played, which one took you by surprise where you're like, wow, that one's really good. I like this one.
I
What stood out to you?
I think I really like the Ranger series.
Let's go.
I think those were just really, really, really fun.
Oh my god, the
I
Ranger
think
series was so fun.
it challenged me a bit. I think that's why I like.
Yeah, the Ranger series did not hold back. I struggled so many times in that game.
So I like that one. Conquest was cool. It was basically like Pokemon in like Shogun era, and it's a very interesting game. I would recommend playing it if you get a chance. Recommend playing.
Yeah, I Conquest is the one the spin-offs that I never got to play, but I only heard good things about. It's basically like Empire but with Pokemon types, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, when we played Pokemon Go, a couple people were like, "Yo, you should play it." I'm like, "All right."
And then we play Pokemon Go a lot. It's just
I don't
like
want to
what
talk
I
about it.
play because keeps me out of the house.
I
You
don't
know what
want
I
to
mean?
talk about it.
And then the only other game I really played like that wasn't a mainline like Pokemon game was Pocket,
Oh, Pocket
and I was
TCG?
going hard on it for like a few months. GC remembers that.
Oh yeah, I'm still undefeated.
You lost like 50 games after that, which is
Don't
crazy.
matter. If I'm the last one to win and you haven't won
The
since
crazy
then,
part is that
then
you
I'm
weren't the last
undefeated.
one.
I'm undefeated, bro. What's up?
Alright, I'm gonna let this loser yap because I beat him at least 5, 6 times after the whole I'm undefeated
Oh,
thing,
you did it.
right? And he
Where's the
just went
proof? Where's the proof? Run it
even
back.
when he loses,
Run back the
even when
tapes, man. Run back the
he's like,
tapes.
I'm undefeated, I'm undefeated, I'm undefeated.
We're on a hike too. That was the best part. We're just on the street talking like idiots.
I think at one point,
Oh
like
my
any car
god.
that was passing by saw me crash out.
Yeah, they definitely tossed out some insult. They judged the hell out of us.
Right.
We were in a
Oh my god.
wealthier
But like
neighborhood.
I just stopped playing because
It's so
I think the
lackluster.
meta consistently changed too much. Like
Yeah, yeah, I
we
could
didn't
see
really
that.
have time to enjoy the set. So because like we would have a set drop every month. And someone that plays card games in real life, you gotta give us like a little time to really take in decks and like theory craft and stuff before you toss in a new deck.
Well, Pocket is made for Pocket isn't just a TCG; it's a VCG specifically. This is a
Well,
video
it's
game
based
card.
off of the
This
TCG.
true, but the entire game design from the ground up, I felt was built for video gamers. Was built for
Right,
people
because
who
it's easy, it's
like it.
compact. But like, I also understand the side because I know Pokemon players that don't play Pocket, that refuse to play Pocket because okay, it looks like the Pokemon trading card game.
But
It
it's
plays
very
simple,
different.
but like it's like at that point, why am I not just playing it? And then if I want to like really excel in the game, I need to buy a bunch of stuff. I'm already spending that money on like actual cardboard.
Well, here's the thing. I think I put in like 2 months worth for the gold, and like I bought one cool cosmetic box, and that's about it. Everything else I got for free, and I kind of like the free stuff. It's not like I'm losing much by not paying. Can't say the same about can go, but whatever.
Go's a totally different thing. We spent hundreds of dollars, and we
So much
still do,
money.
even when we get angry at the game.
I hate that I put like $20 this week for like coins so I could do remote raids. It's so stupid. I
Yeah,
hate
good.
it.
Oh yeah, because at the time of this recording, we have Shadow Groudon coming into raids and it can be shiny,
Oh, whatever.
but it's not like consistent where we have like a raid day thing.
Oh my
They're just
god.
kind of sporadic. So
I think I did it for I think I did the purchase for like a mega that just dropped that I thought I had enough candy for, but I ended up not. So I just did the raid. Okay. So this is where our opinions will waver. I love the spin-off games way more than OG series. I feel like the OG series It's too repetitive.
Right.
If you give, I want reason why the world building for Gen 9 is my favorite is because it's very open world. I get to explore and take my time and pace with it. I'm not forced into this rigid structure of, oh, battle these things. No, they say, here are your quests. These are what you want to do. These are good ideas, but have at it. Do whatever you want. I felt that's why Arceus, Legend of Arceus, is one of my favorite spin-off games because I refuse to accept that as a mainstay. It was amazing, amazing game. Tutorial was like 3 hours long, which is insane. Half the game I felt like was a tutorial, but oh my god, did I love it! Right?
Which is very funny because this is actually what our argument was about. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I think it's insane.
I think it's a good game.
Exploration
But I don't think it's
wise,
my game.
atmosphere, mechanics were very fun. Pokemon biome, like I love feeling like I love it. I think my favorite video games are explorative in nature. I love adventure games. You love competitive more.
Yeah.
And it really shows because I loved Arceus. I think right after that would probably be Conquest. Or not Conquest, sorry, Coliseum?
Yeah, like XE Gale Darkness.
Yes,
that-
yes. I didn't play Gale Dog, but I played Coliseum because I loved how interesting, how unique it was. Oh, the battles are forced, and the only way you catch more Pokemon is by stealing Pokemon from evil people. I'm like, oh,
Right,
we're
there's
being
not a-
petty. Oh, let's go. And then, oh, bro, this is gonna be crazy. My favorite spinoff is Sleep, bro. I fucking love Pokemon Sleep.
Dude, I'm just like, I need to get my 10 hours so I can shiny hunt this Raikou. dude.
Exactly. This Raikou needs to be caught, my guy. This Pikachu has a hat, and I need to catch it, bro.
That's crazy. The main thing that I hated. I tried doing it because for Pokemon Go, if you have the Pokeball Go Plus,
The
you have
plus
to do a
plus,
little
right?
bit of, yeah. There was like a sleep quest, and I'm like, what do you mean I need to have this open and on at all times in order for me to like play this game while I sleep?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's definitely weird. You get a Snorlax with a hat on it.
Yeah. Or you're making your Go Plus, you're making your Pokeball Go Plus Plus.
You heard the
Uh,
Pikachu.
all three.
You heard the Pikachu serenading me.
Pika,
Pika,
Pika, Pikachu.
Pikachu. It's so stupid. I
Take
played it
that
for a
thing.
couple friends, and they're like, "Why is that a thing?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I don't know." I feel like Pokemon Disney adult, but for anime.
Yeah.
That's a sad truth.
So let's talk about the future.
Wait, hold
So we have
on. I will say, I one more thing. Rangers, such a fun franchise. I need them back. I
yeah, they
hate
need
the
to bring
fact
it
that I
back.
don't
I
have
think
a
the last
touchscreen.
game we got was Guardian Signs, which let me check how old that game is.
I
'Cause that
think
was a
Pokemon
20
Ranger had 3 games.
Yeah, it was regular Ranger, Shadows of Almia, and then Guardian Signs.
I think I played them all, which is the best part. Oh my god, remember that they had an anime too.
So Guardian Signs was released in 2010.
Woo!
It's been 15 years since we've got a Pokemon Ranger game.
Well, like it revolves around. Hold on. It revolves around touchscreen, right? The Switch
Yeah.
doesn't have a touchscreen for that.
They can figure something out.
I agree. I doubt they ever will. What we're going to now instead of a Piranha Plant webcam, it's going to be a Piranha Plant opening up its mouth, the touchpad inside of it, being like, I'm catching Pokemon.
Or you could do like a
Oh, Cookie Mama's going to go hard with that build. Like,
like freaking the screen.
yeah, exactly. You get it. You see it. Okay. The future. So, have you seen any of the leaks for the new generation?
So I've seen some of them, right?
What have you seen?
But like after seeing the review of Mega Raichu X and Y, it made me realize that sometimes we just can't always rely on leaks because they weren't in the leaks.
Well, for the new generation, I heard that they're going to do a Greek theme. Like it's gonna be Greece that we're getting into next.
Yeah.
The starters are gonna be very inspired by Greek mythology, not just well, obviously Empoleon is Poseidon, but it's gonna be more heavily referencing the Titans, Colossi, and the Greek gods, the pantheon.
Right.
That's what I've seen for the leaks. Other than that, though, I don't recall anything else. But I remember that's the next theme of
I
the
was mainly
generation.
referencing the ZA
EA.
leaks that we've
Oh
gotten so
yeah,
far.
fair. Okay, you brought up Raichu or
Right,
Raichu.
too.
What do you think about the Mega Evolution for Raichu?
I like them. I like how they're kind of
Yeah.
references to Gorachu.
To who?
Gorachu was a scrapped evolution of Raichu.
Oh, I don't know that.
So these are like cool references to Gorachu in my opinion. But like those were leaks that no one anticipated, which was really cool. Like we have a set idea of what the leaks are. ZA for some of them, but then them dropping the DLC with the leaks of or with Mega Raichu X and Y means we have more space for megas. So I'm hoping we get megas for all the stars.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean DLC? What?
We're getting day one DLC
What's a DLC?
for ZA.
Yeah, but what is in the DLC?
The megas, and then they haven't revealed much, but that is what they announced.
Fuck you mean we're getting megas in a DLC day one
We
drop?
make this a Pokemon episode, and you have done like little to nothing on.
No, I heard about the I when I
You
streamed,
don't
people were talking
remember
about
in the
it.
trailer we're getting like a day one DLC for it?
Why is it behind the DLC? Why can't they just release it in the fucking game?
I don't know,
I'm
man.
I'm getting angry. I'm getting so angry right now.
You wanna know what the angrier part is? Is that we can't get the Mega Kalos starters naturally in the game.
What?
Competitive ladder, and we earn each stone per season.
That's so stupid. It's like this company wants me to actively hate it. It's like
See,
they
this is why,
actively
like,
want us to
sometimes
leave.
like when I play Go, it's like, you know what? At least I'm not dealing with that. You know?
That why? Everyone's so hyped for the Kalos starters. They look sick. Greninja looks like a fucking idiot. Oh yeah, let me get my shuriken and spin it and then hang off it like I'm some creep. What?
Like a ninja.
It's shuriken is a helicopter.
It's
Riding
off
it.
of it.
You can ride it. That's fine. I'm down for that. Why are you upside down, bro? No. Just what are you doing? What are you doing?
Do a handstand.
Handstand on the ground, not the fucking ceiling, my guy. I feel like I'm gonna walk over there and see Greninja just smack it. You'd be like, "What you do, you fool?" Pop.
Boing.
Oh God. Other than that, Delphox, I think was I love Delphox's
I think it's the
original theme.
strongest design.
Oh, 100%. Chestnut was super cool. I love it too.
I like how it has the giant lollipop things on its shoulders.
I love the tank theme. It's so cool. What do you mean I have to? It's not. How do you wait? How do you get these Kalos starters? Because this is news to me.
There's gonna be an online competitive ranked thing that they're having, and there's like a ladder, and at the end of the ladder, you can earn the Mega Stone for it.
Can earn?
You gotta get high up in the rankings, man.
This is so dumb. This is so dumb. That is so stupid. This game actively wants me to not play it. That's what this is telling me. Watch them.
I'm just gonna wait until like they're available in like a game like Go or like in Champions, which is gonna be like the premier way to play VGC doubles. So
yeah, I'm gonna be so real. I might not play this. I might not buy ZA because both of those I was excited. Both those just pissed me the hell off. That is so dumb. What do you mean? What do you mean day one DLC? Just add it into the game. Well, the main like this is the thing that pissed me off about Pokemon Go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, okay. We're running out of time. Should I go on this rant? or should we save for
You
another
know what?
time?
Might as well. Let's end it off with a rant.
Sick. This is what I fucking hate about Pokemon. I'm looking at the goddamn camera now. This is what I hate about Pokemon, right? The theory is let's have an adventure for these people to explore on. Let's give them this universe and this world full of these interesting animals that we can then have companionship with in order to do combat with each other consensually. Has to be consensual or else it's slavery, right? Has to be.
All right.
Putting it all behind a paywall, putting all the fun things behind a paywall makes no sense. It's in Go, right? The mainstay of the game is, oh, you walk around, catch Pokemon. But there are like weekly events that if you pay, you get access to. Without paying, the access to it is one single participation of said event. Not a ticket, but one like sliver, one like glance. Let's say it's a raid day. You get one raid. But you need to do multiple raids in order to get the fullest in order to get like the bare minimum. What am I trying to say? Like bare minimum energy or amount for you to take away from it, for it to be a net positive.
Right.
If not, you're getting cucked and there's not enough time. They don't give you a lot of access to these days or to these raids to get more energy to then have some sort of net positive in this. It encourages you to pay. Microtransactions on this game is insane. And now you're telling me that you're putting such a cool design that we knew you were going to have. We knew you were going to do all these cool designs that make us more excited behind a paywall. That's the entire reason we're buying the game. Why are you making the purchasing of a game double segmented? Just put it together.
I think I would have been less upset about the DLC if it released, 5, 6, maybe a year down the line.
No, I still would be pissed.
But it's the fact that it was introduced.
What is it including? But what else? What is it including? Is just megas? Is there going to be a side story, a side tangent story?
There's going to be a side story.
Okay, fine. Say.
But that's what I'm saying. That should have been introduced further down, like after the game release, not as a day one. Pick this up too. But
not just that. That's my issue. Are you saying? I just want to clarify: is Raichu the Mega Raichu is going to be DLC, or is that in the game?
That's DLC. Like it's part of the DLC with the side story game.
That's my main point. Raichu and Mega Evolutions in its entirety should not be part or hidden behind a pay pass. It shouldn't be put up behind a paywall. This should be in the main game for people to enjoy because you're marketing it. DLC should be content that if we're really obsessed with, if we want more of this game, we can then play. Don't put the cool things that should be a part of the game behind the DLC. Case in point, Kirby. Everything in the game is a whole ass game. The DLC just added on top of it if you want to buy and purchase it. Is it on Switch 2 only? Yeah. Did that piss me off too? Yeah, but this is not a Kirby episode. I could say that for later. Like that shit. Oh, like case in point for Pokemon. What's the stupid Gen 8's what's that gimmick that I didn't care about? Or Dynamax. The story? No, you're right. But like what's the story? Urshifu and things, what are those called?
Isle of Armor DLC?
Yeah, the Isle of Armor DLC. It added on top of the game, giving you another narrative that you want to follow if you want to play that. It didn't hide any Dynamax or Gigantamaxes that should have been in the main game behind a paywall. That's a good DLC. I didn't care about it.
It's the whole Urshifu thing, but
yeah, but like that's so I truly do not care about that. Yeah, cool. It's also you're right. It's the third It's the third legendary of the. No, we got Eternatus. Eternatus is the third legendary.
Yeah, it was just like kind of there, like it was another, and it gave the chance to G-Max. The Pokemon you previously had.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Wow, that really destroyed my argument because it's still that's some fucked up shit. That's really annoying. Yeah, Pokemon DLCs are just paywalls in order to get to the fun stuff, and I think that's stupid as hell. You're
You know,
already
like
charging us
there's this whole
$80 per
argument of like
game.
it's like one of those things where you know, it's a game that wants to make a profit, but like where does that stop? Like it's the same. Like we had this argument of like sister games versus DLC, right?
Sister games?
So that's like so a sister game to Diamond Pearls Platinum.
Oh,
Sister
yes,
game
yes,
to,
yes.
so the argument of like sister games, like okay, we get a better version of the game right from the get go, right?
Mhm.
But with the argument like against, it's like okay, we have to wait until we have to play like a suboptimal, and then we have to pay again like a full price for another full game. Then there's the argument of like DLC, right? Where it's like okay, DLC is like I can still play with the original game I had. I just get added to it. Where
Oh,
it's like
so like if we put it in perspective, like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Emerald would have been a DLC on Ruby and Sapphire. Okay,
no, it
well,
would just be a separate game with just quality of life updates. You're buying a new game basically.
yeah, I understand, but like if we were to say you want a DLC version of that model, because that's a sister game, right?
Right.
If we
Well,
were
like
to make sister games into DLCs, I kind of would prefer it. That would make a lot more sense.
I think it's just like with sister games, it was like, and the reason why I think they don't work is because it's like okay, I bought this game 2-3 years ago, right? And then now you're releasing a new version of the game with like
With
that I needed
that's
in this game.
immensely better, yeah. Okay, in that
Right.
way, I
That's
think
more fun buying
DLCs
new
are better. In
versus
that,
like a DLC where it's like, okay, I can keep whatever I had, right?
yeah,
And then I add the quality of life updates to that game, right? To my original game,
yeah.
plus the little stories. But then there comes the argument of like, why couldn't this be here?
Yes, which is like, okay, in putting it that way, because it's not a point that I really thought of that much. I prefer DLCs when talking about sister game versus DLCs. I think DLCs are just better in general.
Right.
The way Pokemon goes about them, though, they hide all the fun things, the things that we're excited about behind a DLC, rather than just including it into the main game. Why are Mega Evolutions behind DLCs? No, that's the entire reason we're buying it. Put it in the main game. This is a sister game through and through. X and Y, ZA, right? Sister game.
Right.
That's following the model of one of your most popular side games. Or how did I put it earlier? It's not spin-off games. Because Arceus
Yeah.
is a spin-off game for argument's sake, right? Or no, it is spin-off game because it's the Husui region. It does not follow the main game. It's not like a champion. You're like God tosses you into a whole different timeline and then DMs you saying what's up. I need you real quick.
Hey, yo, pull up.
Hey, yo, pull up. My favorite story, Pete. I think when that happened, I'm like, did God just slide in my DMs? The fuck? All right, I'm that guy. Sick. But like, it's following that perceived model, but adding Mega Evolutions with a different generation. Why is there a paywall? Why are you not just giving us everything that you already made? We're excited about all of this. Give us that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm pissed. I'm playing Marvel Rivals to cool off for a bit. I'm project
Right.
my anger onto other people.
I'm just gonna most likely play some Yu-Gi-Oh to let off some steam. Right. Hopefully you guys like this Yap session.
Yap session, not episode of Yap session.
Let's be real. Let's be real. This is a podcast, yes. This is just us yapping half the time.
That's what podcasts are, man.
That's why it's a Yap session.
Look at
my use of Yap session is like politically incorrect.
Politically incorrect podcast. You think? Bit my tongue. Oh, I bit my tongue.
Right, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you guys for the next episode. Peace.
Deuces.